They say love is blind, but in my case, it wasn't just blindness, it was stupidity. My ex-boyfriend, let's call him the leech, started acting strange. The guy who used to throw his phone on the table was suddenly sleeping with it in his pocket. Imagine that. Sleeping with a phone glued to his leg inside his sweatpants. It was a massive red flag, darker than blood, but I stayed silent. Maybe ignoring it was easier than facing the truth. He stopped turning his screen towards me, silenced his notifications. The seed of doubt in my gut was starting to sprout. One night, while he was in a deep sleep, the universe sent me a sign. His phone slipped out of his pocket and touched my leg. Honestly, I just wanted to put it on the charger. I wasn't trying to snoop, but the moment the screen lit up, a flood of notifications from a dating app, I froze. I wanted to shake him awake, scream, slap that peaceful look off his face, but I didn't. In that silent room, watching him sleep, my love for him died instantly, replaced by a cold, calculated plan for revenge. The next day, I initiated the plan. I created a fake profile using my best friend's photos, with her permission, of course. She was his type 100%. Blonde, blue-eyed, totally out of his league. And just as I predicted, we matched instantly. For a whole week, while I slept in the next room, he was texting me, his dream girl. Things got heated. The conversation turned sexual. He told her he was single and living with a roommate. The lies rolled off his tongue so easily. I, as the fake profile, suggested a meetup at a hotel. I told him he had to pay for the room. Ironically, he'd been unemployed for a year, draining my savings with lines like, "We're family, we support each other." But for her, he'd find a way. On the day of the meetup, the audacity of this man reached new heights. He came up to me, smiling, and asked for money. He said, "Mom's birthday is coming up. I want to get her something nice." He was actually trying to scrape together cash for the hotel room to cheat on me. It was so hilarious and pathetic that I actually gave him $50. I will never forget that smirk on his face. He had no idea he was financing his own eviction. He told me he was going to his mom's and might stay the night. I kissed him goodbye and said, "Have a great time." Oh, he was definitely going to have a time to remember. The moment the door clicked shut, the clock started ticking. First call, the locksmith. The locks were changed immediately. Then, I took everything he owned, his clothes, his toothbrush, that gaming console he loved more than a job, and stuffed it all into black trash bags. If you live in a US city, you know, unattended bags on the curb disappear fast. While I was dragging his life out to the street, he was messaging me on the app asking, "Where are you?" To stall him, I sent spicy pics I got from my friend. Strategically cropped, of course. I even convinced him to put on a little solo show for me on video. He sat in that hotel room for hours, waiting. At 1 a.m., I delivered the final strike. Instead of a sexy selfie, I sent him a picture of a homeless man rummaging through his bags right outside my apartment building. I captioned it, "Enjoy your stay at the hotel." The second my phone rang, I blocked his number on everything and went to sleep like a baby. Monday came, and there he was, banging on my door, ugly crying, begging, saying he was homeless. When I wouldn't budge, he got aggressive. I called the cops. I filed a restraining order because he threatened me and my pets. Last I heard, he moved hours away to live with his family and finally got a job. I guess sometimes people need to lose everything to finally grow up.